Hey, fellow Madrid stars, you might have heard that Real Madrid does not sign African players. Well, uh, when you mention African players that have played for Real Madrid, people think about Samuel Eto'o, Emmanuel Adebayo. Please join us on this journey. Click the like button, subscribe as we give you the top 5 African players to have played for Real Madrid ever. While it has been true that African players have been few and far between in the long list of players Real Madrid has signed in its history, this could be due to the club having intensive scouting systems in South America from which they have gotten the likes of Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Vinicius Tobias, and are currently scouting Hendrick. Whatever the case might be, there are at least 9 African players who have been signed to Real Madrid over the years, and here are our top 5 African Real Madrid players ever. On number 5, we have Emmanuel Adebayo. Emmanuel Adebayo is a Togolese and Arsenal striking legend. Many people would remember him from his time in Arsenal, and he also did have a good stint at Manchester City. Emmanuel Adebayo is number 5 on our list of top 5 African Real Madrid players ever. In the 2010-2011 season, he fell down the pecking order at Manchester City after they purchased Edin Dzeko, so he came to Real Madrid on loan on the 25th of January 2011. He scored his first goal in the Copa del Rey semi-final against Sevilla at the Santiago Bernabeu, and he got his first La Liga goal against Real Sociedad the following week. He was part of the squad that won the 2011 Copa del Rey after a 1-0 win against Barcelona. It was Real Madrid's first Copa del Rey title in 7 years since the 2003 to 2004 season. Adebayo came in as a second-half substitute for Mesut Ozil. Coach Jose Mourinho's tactics kept Barcelona scoreless and without a shot on target in the first half. Cristiano Ronaldo scored a 103-minute header of a winner that secured the Copa del Rey from a Di Maria cross. Unfortunately, Real Madrid decided not to renew Adebayo's loan or make it permanent as he was criticized for not doing enough. Nonetheless, Adebayo had played 22 games for Real Madrid, scoring 8 times, and also played a key part in setting up our Copa del Rey final against Barcelona. A few people will remember Emmanuel Adebayo, and for me, I particularly I hoped that he would succeed. However, it's unfortunate that he only spent 1 season. On number 4, we have Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi is a Moroccan player and right back who came through Real Madrid's youth academy. He played in for the Castilla in 2016 and was promoted to the senior team in 2017. He was a backup to Dani Carvajal and Nacho under coach Zidane and was part of the team that won Real Madrid's 13th UCL, the 3rd in a row under Zidane. He was loaned to Dortmund in 2018 and then sold to Inter Milan in 2020. He made 17 appearances for Real Madrid, scoring twice. He is number 4 on our list of top 5 African Real Madrid players ever. There's not so much to say about Hakimi's time as he left before we could see much of him. But Hakimi is on number 4, and he did win a Champions League title with us. On number 3, we have Michael Essien. So, Michael Kojo Essien is a Ghanaian and Chelsea legend who has left a good mark on football with his midfield exploits, winning league titles and cups with Chelsea Football Club before his loan move to Real Madrid in 2012. He was signed by the special one, coach Jose Mourinho. Mourinho had previously signed the Black Star to Chelsea in 2005 and considered him a son, and Essien considered the Gaffer as a father. Michael Essien scored his second goal for Real Madrid in his last game for Los Blancos and dedicated it to his football father, coach Mourinho. A physical and dominant player, Essien played as a box-to-box for Real Madrid, asserting his physical strength fairly and successfully all over the field. The 2-time EPL winner made 35 appearances for Real Madrid, scoring twice. He is number 3 on our top 5 African Real Madrid players ever. It is possible that some do not remember him much, but he did make 35 appearances for us. On number 2 on this list of top 5 African players that played for Real Madrid, we're talking about Muhammadu Diarra. The Malian legend and former Mali captain was such a colossal effect in the defensive midfield position that the great Fabio Capello, who won the La Liga with Real Madrid in his first attempt, was so impressed. It is reported that Fabio Capello told President Ramon Calderón to sign 3 players, namely Diarra, and Diarra. Hence, Ramon Calderón made signing Muhammadu Diarra from Lyon a priority. However, Diarra, who played alongside Michael Essien and Juninho at Lyon, was going to have a hard time leaving, as Lyon vehemently refused to sell him, placing a price tag of 40 million euros on him. This was a very hefty sum at the time. To put this into perspective, Didier Drogba broke the transfer record in 2004 with his move from Lyon to Chelsea costing 38.5 million euros. In 2005, Muhammadu Diarra's teammate Michael Essien moved from Lyon to Chelsea for 38 million euros. And in 2006, the year Real Madrid signed Muhammadu Diarra, the transfer record stood at 43 million euros when Shevchenko moved from AC Milan to Chelsea. Fortunately, Calderón, Fabio Capello and Diarra would get their wish, as Los Blancos bought Diarra from Lyon for 26 million euros, which was still a hefty sum as of 2006 when Real Madrid signed the Mali legend. He was unveiled at the Santiago Bernabeu and got the number 6. Diarra was an absolute colossus in the midfield, playing 33 out of 38 matches for Fabio Capello. Diarra scored an 81st minute header to give Real Madrid a 2-1 lead in our first win against Mallorca since 2003. He was pivotal to winning La Liga that season, and when Fabio Capello left the following season, Diarra played a crucial role in the 2007 to 2008 title defense under new coach Ben Schuster. He cemented himself as the main DM, which meant that Fernando Gago had to play higher up on the field. Unfortunately, the colossal defensive midfielder that was Muhammadu Diarra suffered an injury from a blow to the knee. This would go on to plague the rest of his Real Madrid career, eventually forcing him out as Real Madrid signed the French Lassana Diarra as his replacement. Muhammadu Diarra had won 6 consecutive league titles, 4 at Lyon and 2 at Real Madrid between 2002 and 2008. He eventually left to Monaco in 2011 after making only 8 appearances for Real Madrid after he recovered from his injury. He had played a total of 128 games for Real Madrid and scored 4 goals as a defensive midfielder, being key to winning 2 consecutive La Liga titles. Surely this man stands as one of the top 2 African legends in Real Madrid history. On number 1, we have Jeremy Njitap. Jeremy Inditapp tops the list of our top 5 African Real Madrid players ever. The Cameroonian legend was versatile and could play at right back, right midfield, and defensive midfield. He was fast, powerful, combative, and wonderful with the free kicks. Jeremy enjoyed much success at Real Madrid and then Chelsea. Real Madrid signed Jeremy Inditapp from Turkish side Gençler Birliği in 1999. Jeremy Inditapp would go on to win 2 Champions League titles with Real Madrid in the 1999-2000 season and 2001-2002 season. He won 3 La Liga titles with Real Madrid from 1999 to 2002. He scored 2 goals for Real Madrid, both of which were important. His first goal came when Los Blancos were down to 8 men in a FIFA Club World Championship tie in the year 2000 against Moroccan powerhouse Raja Casablanca. It was an 88-minute winner after Fernando Hierro and Fernando Morientes had both scored to begin a remontada against Raja Casablanca. His second goal came as Real Madrid beat Bayern Munich 3-2 on aggregates in the 2002 UCL, setting up a semi-final tie against Barcelona, which Real Madrid won 3-1 on aggregates before defeating Bayern Leverkusen in the UCL final. Jeremy Njitap was nominated for the Ballon d'Or in the year 2000 as a Real Madrid player. By 2003, Jeremy Inditapp went on loan to Middlesbrough as he sought more game time. Later that year, Jose Mourinho's Chelsea bought him for 6.9 million euros after he had an impressive FIFA Confederations Cup tournament. For those wondering what the FIFA Confederations Cup was, it was an international tournament contested by the winners of the 6 continental championships. It was controversially scrapped in 2019 to make way for the expansion of the World Cup, addition of the 2021 FIFA Arab Cup, and the CONMEBOL UEFA Cup of Champions rather. The 11th edition will be back in 2025. Anyway, two times UCL winner and former Ballon d'Or nominee Jeremy Inditapp moved to Chelsea in 2003, where he won 2 Premier League titles. 4 years after he left Real Madrid, legendary coach Vicente Del Bosque spoke to Marca and paid tribute to Inditapp, saying Inditapp and Steve McManaman kept the dressing room together. For some Madrid stars, Muhammadu Diarra is a bigger legend than Njitap since Diarra made more appearances and was more of a regular face. Njitap only made 76 appearances for Real Madrid compared to Diarra's 128 matches. However, Njitap edges Diarra out in terms of trophies and nominations in the white and white jersey. Other African players who play for Real Madrid include the legendary Cameroonian forward and Barcelona legend Samuel Eto'o, the Nigerian Muhammadu Adebayo, Equatorial Guinea's Javier Balboa, and Cape Verde's Valdo, also known as Valdo Lopez. Maybe in the future, players like Nigeria's Victor Osimhen could make it to the Santiago Bernabeu and live as legends like Njitap and Diarra. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section which African player you would love to see in the white and white of the Santiago Bernabeu. Let me know what else you think about this video, what you would like me to make a video on. Thank you very much, guys. Hala Madrid.